Hello, students and colleagues. Let me introduce myself. My name is Gulnara Aymanbetova. I am candidate of medical science and teacher of student scientific research. Let me introduce lecture Introduction to Scientific Research. Introduction to Scientific Research, Descriptive and Analytics Research Designs. Science special view cognitive activities directed on development of object, subject, justified and systematically organized knowledge about the world. Scientific study. This specialized activity aimed at receiving new scientific knowledge which respective can get practical application. It involves comprehensive study, research objective, process of phenomena, their structures and connections, also receiving and implementation practice results, reducing morbidity, disability, and mortality. Scientific research. This uh, research study directed on identification and solution scientific problems insists in science and the problem understood contradictory situation emerging as a result of discovering new facts which obviously not are laid down framework previous theoretical provisions. The importance of science for practical healthcare. Science plays a key role in the development of healthcare, enabling this transition from empirical methods to evidence-based medicine. Thanks to scientific research, we have vaccines, antibiotics, diagnostic equipment, and treatment protocols. The importance of science for practice. First, improving diagnostic and treatment, new drugs and technologies, disease prevention, vaccination, sanitary standards, resource optimization, economic efficiency of methods, training of specialists based on current data. Without science, healthcare would remain at the level of folk medicine with high mortality and low effectiveness. In today's world, science saves millions of lives, extending average life expectancy by decades. Student scientific research, the complex of educational, scientific, managerial, and methodological character events. The goal, research and development work is increase level competencies students on basis vaccination skills conducting scientific research in relation to chosen topic analysis, working with data, development of critical thinking. Second, instilling interest in scientific activity. The research work must be logically complete and demonstrate the student's ability to competently use specialized scientific terminology, clearly express their thoughts and justify their proposals. Task of scientific students' research. Skills, independence, scientific research activities, and their application to decision, current practical tasks, search analysis, domestic and foreign literature, conducting independent research by selecting problems, selection, systematization, generalizations, Statistical analysis, data, and interpretation receive results in the course research, instilling interest in scientific activity. What are the forms of scientific research? Individual, collective, or real scientific research students work. Preparation scientific abstract on given topic. Student scientific research marks involving students in research projects financed from various sources. Participation students in student scientific organizational and competitive events of various levels. General general outline of scientific research. Research planning, formulating research question, justification of its relevance, formulates the research topic, definition of the purpose and objectives of the research, definition of methodology, object and subject of the research, selection of research method, description of research process, research protocol. Organization and conduct of the study. First, make calendar plan. Second, make work schedule and strictly follow it. Conducting survey interview. Carrying out data extraction. Recording of surveillance monitoring data. Collection of primary research materials. Copies of maps, questionnaires, copies of laboratory results, and instrumental data. Compilation of electronic database. Data entry into the electronic database. Editing electronic database. Statistical analysis of collected data. Descriptive statistical procedures. Analytic statistical procedures and statistical inferences. Visualization of research results, compiling tables, design of diagrams. Interpretation and discussion of obtained results, comparative data analysis, logical interpretation of data, comparison with the results of other researchers, formulation of findings, conclusions, and recommendations.